Hey y'all, Dennis Backyard Barbecue. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a little wild game. Friend of mine, Levi, y'all heard me talk about him before. He come up with a snapping turtle. So he cleaned it up, got it butchered, and we're fixing to get it seasoned up. We're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and then we're gonna grill it. So let me show you what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna treat this turtle like we did the chicken thigh video. I got some Gulden's spicy brown mustard. There you go. And I'm just gonna coat this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna coat it real good, put it in a Ziploc bag, and we're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for 2 days and just marinate in that spicy brown mustard. I did this on a video that I did with chicken thighs, and it worked out really good. And looking at this meat, it looks a whole lot like the chicken thighs did. So we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna grill this. I looked for a bunch of different, I looked like crazy for a recipe to grill snapping turtle. Couldn't find one. Everybody does, they either fry it or, of course, everybody knows about turtle soup. So I'm just lathering these up like this. That's a big old sharp bone there. That's probably what put a hole in that other bag. So let's get these coated. Now we probably will get a little flavor from this. I'm not just using this as a binder. So I expect some of the spicy will carry over. And then when we go to grill it, we're going to season it up as well. I haven't really decided exactly how I'm going to season it yet. I'm sure there's going to be some black pepper, some garlic salt, definitely some cayenne pepper. Okay, so now that I've got all these pieces all slathered up, let's seal it up and stick it in the refrigerator. I'll see y'all in a couple days. All right, y'all, I'm excited. The wait is over. This has been in the refrigerator for 2 days. Just sitting there, soaking up that spicy brown mustard. And so here's the plan. We're gonna cook these, then we're gonna bone some of them, and I'm gonna chop some of it up, and we're gonna make us some turtle tacos. How about that? My buddy Levi, he keeps pressing me on turtle tacos, turtle tacos. So we're gonna have turtle tacos, some of it, and then some of it I'm just gonna have SPG and cayenne pepper. And let me change this glove because I used my wrong hand, and we'll be right back and start seasoning these things up, and we're going to cook them at 250 degrees. We're going to 165 internal, and then we're going to see how they are after we debone them. All right, be right back. All right, I'm using Kinder's The Blend. That's my SPG. And I'm just going to give these things a good coating. Like I say, I'm treating these just like I would chicken thighs. Because to me, they look a lot like chicken thighs, just bigger. All right, so I'm gonna put me a good coat of SPG on here. Get them rotated around. And then when I bring them in, I'll debone them. Or at least some of them. Cross that bridge when we come to it. But I think these are gonna be good. I said this earlier in the video, I've looked all over the internet for a recipe for grilled snapping turtle. Have not found one. So, all right, now let's put some cayenne on here. I don't want to go too heavy with the cayenne, but I want to put a little cayenne. But I haven't seen any recipes for grilled snapping turtle. I've seen recipes for all kinds of fancy stuff. Definitely turtle soup. But I don't want no turtle soup. I don't want to do no fancy stuff. I just want to grill me some turtle. And I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out. That's why I'm so excited about this cook. All right. So we got the cayenne on there. I'm going to get the grill going. I just took these out of the refrigerator, so we're going to get these back up to room temperature. And then we're going to throw them on the grill. 250 degrees till we get to 165 internal. Let's go. Okay, so it's go time. We got the grill at about 250 degrees. We got 2.5 pounds of turtle meat. I waited just a minute ago in case some of y'all wanted to know. Basically, we got back legs and some pieces of back meat. And we're going to let this sucker roll at 250 degrees. Can you see that? Get you a good old look at that. All right. We're going to let it roll at about 250 degrees. Let's see how it goes. We'll check on it in about 45 minutes. All right, we've had these things going for an hour at 250 degrees. Let's see what they look like. Let's give them a turn. Ooh, they're drawing up. Look at that. Also, they're starting to look like I put batter on them, but I didn't batter them. Y'all saw that. So I'm gonna get them all turned. I'm gonna close it back down and go get my lightning. That's funny because we're having a thunderstorm right now. I'm gonna go get my ThermoPro lightning. All right, let me close it down real quick, and I want to do a temp check. Be right back. Right, so we retrieved the lightning. Let's just take a dive in here. See what we got. All right, so that piece is about 150. 150. Don't get away from the bone. 150. This big one's 140 and 140. All right. So let me get them moved back around here real quick. And the research I did, since I told y'all, there ain't nobody has done this apparently. 165 degrees is where we're going to pull them. So let's close it back down, and I'm gonna go back inside while this thunderstorm finishes. All right, we're an hour and a half in. Let's take a look at these things, see what we got. They look pretty good. Hope I was able to give y'all a good shot of that. Get a nice little close up in there. All right, now let's temp them again. I think we're getting pretty close. So our thunderstorm's done gone. So that one's 150. I want to go to 165. All right, that one's 145. The temperature, ow. Stabbed myself. All right, 140. Okay, I guess I was getting bad temperatures last time I did this, because right now everything's right around 140. So I'm gonna shut it down. We got 25 degrees to go. Then we're gonna see what turtle tastes like. Turtle tacos. Let's see. All right, y'all, while we're waiting on this turtle to come up in temperature, I want to let y'all know we'll put the recipe down in the description. I haven't found one, so to my knowledge, this might be the only one on the daggone whole internet. So I'll put that down in there. Also, I will put my links to ThermoPro and coupon codes that go with those, and the Amazon links as well. And the coupon codes will be down in the description as well. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. Also, I do have a couple of these hats left. Y'all are interested in one of the Dennis Backyard Barbecue hats, give me a holler. They're 20 bucks a piece. And we'll figure out how you can get it to me, or you can get me the money, and I'll get you the hat. And we'll work that out. I got a couple of them left. Anyway, let's get back to cooking this daggone snapping turtle. I can't wait. All right, it looks like I might have hit what looks like a stall. I brought the temperature up to 300 degrees, and I'm worried that I might dry out this turtle meat, so I don't want to do that. So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna put the turtle in this tinfoil pan. I got half a stick of butter in there. I'm gonna cover it over with tinfoil. I'm gonna say I ain't found a recipe for this, so I'm making this one up as I go along. So, let's cover this pan with tinfoil. Let that butter soak in. You can't go wrong with butter, right? All right, so I'm gonna let it sit like that for about 30 more minutes. That'll put us at the 3-hour mark. And then we're gonna take a look. See you in a little bit. All right, we are at 3 hours. And we've had it covered for about an hour with our butter in there. And let me give y'all a close-up look before it burns in my hands. Look at that. We got that butter in there. We got the juice from that snapping turtle, American snapping turtle. And let's see where we at on temperature. Okay, so we are 180, which is a little higher than I wanted to be, but we're good. We've had the moisture in here, so I can look at it until it's not dried out. It definitely isn't dried out. That's why we put that butter in there. Okay, so we are finally done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this in the house. We're gonna set it up on the counter. We're gonna bone it. And then we're gonna do some tacos and just some regular old tasting of turtle meat. And the man that brought this to us is here to be the guest taster today. So let's get this stuff in the house and get to work. All right, Levi's the one that came up with the turtle. He's gonna bone it for us. And then we're gonna have some tacos.
Man, it smells good.
It does smell good. I can't wait to taste it.
Oh yeah. Good.
Okay. Cut me a little sliver off on the other one. Well, you might as well too.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll do my end.
No, I just want to have a taste now, see if I wasted my afternoon. I'll take this piece right here.
Like that piece?
Oh man.
It smells.
Man.
It probably has a fantastic.
That is good.
Fantastic pop to it.
It's a little bit got more chew than chicken.
Right.
But it's not tough at all. So by the time we chop it up and get us some tacos going on, that's gonna be awesome.
Now, the other meat that I made for the soup and the stew had a beef flavor. So we did this last time as a chicken. So
I could see it.
did it melt? I mean, did it meld the same way? Because it was fantastic as chicken.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I like that. The flavor is not chicken,
right,
but the bite is chicken.
Okay.
The flavor is the SPG and the cayenne, and it's not bad at all. You know, after we did the gator tail, which I wish you'd have been here for the gator tail,
right?
But you actually have a job, so you had to miss that one.
That's all right.
But me and Kyle, we bit into the gator tail, and we're like, yeah, okay. But now this is actually good.
Smelling.
So
Nice.
yeah, anytime you want to come up with some turtle meat, I think we know how to cook it now.
I'm definitely seeing it. I think the timing on all of it was good too, all the way down to the bone.
Yep. Well, we did 3 hours. We started out at 250, and then we hit a stall at about 150 250-ish internal, so I raised up the grill temp to 300, and I wanted to push it through that stall. That's when we wrapped it. We threw some butter in there, and you can't go wrong adding butter to any kind of anything. Now, I'm gonna let Levi finish boning this, and we'll be back in a little bit. And y'all got some insider information on what we were just talking about. So once we get it boned and chopped up, we'll be right back. All right, so this is our chipped up meat sitting here in the pan, getting ready for us to make our tacos. And man, they're gonna be pretty good. Man, I tasted this. This is awesome. So here we go. Okay, so Levi finished chopping everything up. We took a couple of screenshots of this. So, all right, there's our turtle tacos, American snapping turtle. And let's see how we did. I know he did a good job cutting them up. I want to see how I did cooking. Mmm.
That is good.
Yep. We'll put a little pico de gallo on here from my buddy Wally's restaurant.
It's got enough pop to where it just...
That is good. I'll tell you what. If he ever comes up with another turtle, we're going to do this exact recipe again.
Let's do it again. We'll do all the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I made the front into a stew.
Yep. Yeah, so next time, we might have 3.5 pounds of meat.
Probably.
That was a big old turtle. Somewhere in this video, I will have put a picture of the turtle in my cooler while we were icing it down. That way you guys can get an idea of how big this sucker was. But man,
That's good.
I'll tell you what, I won't never cook beaver tail again, but I'll cook another snapping turtle in a daggone heartbeat.
Heck yeah.
Well, me and Levi gonna go ahead and feed our faces. Until next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.